Cory O'Donnell, Marine Corps veteran, infantry, 1st Marines. And Dutch is my dog. I joined Project Delta 16 months ago. I honestly met Project Delta when I was checked in at the Eagle's Nest. I was trying to get myself off pain meds because it was a decade-long roller coaster that, took everything from me. My wife, my kids, temporarily, it was a mess. I saw the doghouse and I don't know, I just really was drawn to it. So I really wanted to have a new purpose and find something for me. And that's where it all officially started, but I didn't actually meet anyone there. I just got the paperwork and kind of got introduced to the system a little bit. And then I was on the burner for about a year, and then I went out to Cloud9 and did like a sit-in at the training. Dogs were all going crazy, but it was fun, interesting, and yeah, that's where it all began. I joined the infantry. I thought it was going to be this brotherhood and thought it was going to change my life, and it did for a short time, but I never really got fully accepted into the brotherhood. Like, even with a 300 PFT, I was still a big body or whatever they call it. I got injured really bad on pre-deployment, and my unit basically disowned me and left me in my barracks and threw me on a bunch of medication, and I even had to find my own ride to the Naval Hospital. Met some guy in the injured unit, and they medically discharged me. So I was lost. I had a military baby, and I didn't have a plan. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have a clue. The brotherhood that I thought I had disowned me, and had a brand new kid, had to find a job, and so it just kept going downhill from there. And had the pain meds and the nerve pills and the happy pills and every other pill the VA wanted to give me, and I was lost. I jumped around, bounced around job to job, and then I actually found Voc Rehab, started school, and bounced around on that. And as long as I was in school, I should have a doctorate, but I got a couple bachelor's degrees out of it, but that took some time to figure out too. And yeah, 40 years old and still kind of bouncing around trying to figure out myself and my life and where I fit in. That's kind of where Dutch started fitting in. Losing my kids. I lost everything. I literally finally hit rock bottom. I literally had a divorce, wasn't even allowed to see my kids, had to have supervised visits for like 6 months after that. I had to redeem my life and find myself, and even that didn't work out right away. I put the kids through hell, and they're still recovering it from this to this day. Honestly, to give myself something, because being basically retired at 40 years old, my kids part-time, I have a lot of time in my head and a lot of time in my thoughts, and I needed something to get me out of the house, to get me, to do anything, to do something. And he's honestly saved my life. It was a roller coaster. I was ready to throw in the towel. I was ready to quit. It's literally like bringing a newborn baby home. The first 4 days were literally, for lack of better words, and piss. He was traumatized, and he literally would just cry in the kennel or pee or poop himself and need to be held. And it's literally bringing home a newborn baby. You don't get sleep for at least a week. And then with having kids, other animals, a significant other, it was a show. I was ready to quit, but I didn't want to, because I needed it. I still need it. I want it. I want to bring it farther. I always want to be training. It's given me something. It's given me a passion. It's given me something to desire. And the bond, it's unbeatable because even with small kids, he chooses me. You know, he always wants to be, he's right here in my legs, you know? It's definitely a bond, and he goes everywhere, legit everywhere with me. I mean, everywhere. He's been in planes, trains, automobiles, doctor's appointments. He lays with me when I'm puking, lays with me when I'm crying or can't walk. But, you know, he also is a Spitfire, so he also wants to be playing and burning energy. It took a while. It took a good, I'd say, 3 months. You know, it's baby steps. It's really, really, really tough at first, you know, because you have him leashed up, there's distractions, he's a puppy, you're getting frustrated with yourself, frustrated with the dog, but if you just keep at it and keep practicing, it honestly just clicks one day and they get it. I mean, I really pushed it though, like I said. I literally bring him everywhere with me as soon as I was allowed to, anyways. So he does every situation really well. I mean, he's been on airplanes, trains, and he doesn't do little dogs well, but we're working on it. It's a lot less dark. I have a self purpose. I have something that I can have for me. I have, I mean, a hobby, a job, a kid, I guess, another kid. You know, when the kids aren't here, he's here, so he's, yeah, I mean, it's very different. I'm more motivated. I'm pain med free for 3 years and 100 pounds down almost. And yeah, I have more desire to go out and do things and try things and experience life again instead of just hunkering down like a hermit in a dungeon with pain meds and numbness. It's a big choice, and it's a huge choice, and it's not something to take lightly because even, you know, even to this day, even though he's my right hand man, sometimes, you know, you want to jump out of the car, or, you know, you have a kid, you have someone that depends on you. You're feeding them, you're giving them their water. You got to take care of them. You got to brush their teeth, clean their ears, clip their. I mean, I don't have to clip his nails because cement, but other than that, yeah, it's huge, but it's life changing. And now I can't remember the word Ashley uses, like a non-interference. Like when we're out and about, most people don't even notice he's with until we're leaving. He just crawls under the table. It's a growing process for sure. And you're gonna have struggles, and you're gonna want to quit, cry, but it's worth it if you put in the time and give it your all. And really, I mean, the dog saved me. I know it's cliche, but it's true. He did, and I mean, it really is gonna be. I don't know how else to say it. It's huge. It's a huge change, and it's a lot of work, but definitely worth it in the long run.